sleeves, looking to get it done in front of a live crowd. With 5 seconds left to go, Chicago, let's kick off our championship weekend. Hello, Chicago, and welcome to Championship Weekend. It's time for us now. Please make some noise. Join me in welcoming the biggest names in LCS history. First up, the man who ushered in the era of North American talent that not only competed at the highest level, but shaped it. It's two-time LCS champion, the Zach God Medios! He made a name for himself with the 5-man gnarl that shocked worlds. Welcome in the 3-time LCS champion, 4-time All-Pro, and 2017 Finals MVP, Hanser! And with nearly a decade of pro play experience, a reputation that precedes him, the highest IQ in the game, the notorious POB, 3-time LCS champion, Bobelter. And now, a 4-time LCS champion who competed on some of the strongest rosters in LCS history. He's one of NA's most legendary supports. It's Biofrost. Securing a pentakill in his very first professional match. Next up, it's the 4-time LCS champion, the ADC with the flash and the greatest smile in LCS history, Wild Turtle. And now, a cornerstone of Cloud9 history and bug catcher extraordinaire with 7 straight Worlds appearances under his belt. Please welcome two-time LCS champion Sneaky! Now, please join me in welcoming the shot caller heard round the world, two-time LCS champion and maker of miracle runs, the pros pro who goes pro to pro. It's High! An iconic staple of his role, this man didn't just hold down the top lane. He knocked you out if you ever misstepped. Give it up for 3-time LCS champion, Dyrus! Jungler not only dominated the league, but gave hope to NA against the best teams in the world. 6-time LCS champion, 2-time MSI finalist, Xmithie! And finally, 2 players who hold a staggering 14 LCS titles between them, who defined and ran the LCS for a generation. They need no introduction, but they deserve one all the same. Please welcome 2 of the greatest LCS players of all time. It's Bjergsen and Double F. Incredible. 43 trophies are shared between those 10 players. The LCS was built on the shoulders of champions like these. But today, 2 teams fight for their place in tomorrow's final versus Cloud9. Please welcome the lower bracket kings, returning LCS champions, Evil Geniuses! In the top lane, it's Impact. In the jungle, Inspire. The man in the mid lane, it's Jojoken. Slotting in at 80 carry, it's Cowrie. In the support position, give it up for Vulcan! Battling against them today are the 2021 Summer Champions, hungry to claim their second title. It's 100 Days! closer. Slotting in the mid lane, give it up for Abadaga. The marksman on the team, FBI. And rounding out the roster in support, let's hear it for Hoo-Hee. Once again, Chicago, let's hear it for Evil Geniuses and 100 Thieves!
Any player that calls himself a superstar should probably change their perspective. Right now, the greatest of all time in NA, you could argue it's like Doublelift, Bjergsen. I would argue that I am, but obviously people won't believe it until I show them, so that's what I'm gonna focus on doing.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know. The return.
Winning the second trophy would just show that spring wasn't a fluke. We dominated everyone, but if you go like in 3 years and look back at it, you can just see this one EG banner next to TL and C9 and 100 T's banners, then you'll be like, okay, this was just like, this wasn't really that big of a deal. But if you win the second one, then there's, you know, we proved that we're the real deal.
Yeah, a fresh, cool young look, trying to cash his microphone. Wanna believe my own hype, but it's too untrue. The world brought me to my knees. What if you brung you? Did you improve on the design? Did you do something new? Where your name in on the guest list? Who brung you? You.
Last split, it just sucked seeing EG celebrate in front of you lifting the trophy. They literally won 3-0 against us in the LCS finals. I think it doesn't get any worse than that. Ever since the moment we lost to them, I was waiting for this moment to come. We played best of 1 against them. When we won, I did not care. I just wanted to wait till the big stage and knock them off.
And you better wear your shades. The spotlights here can burn holes through the stage. Down through the basement, past the Indian graves where the dinosaurs
trying to make a big play.
Shining in, and this is airliners magnified times 5.
I have a target on my back personally from closer because of my interview answer I did right after winning in spring, where I said that he was trash and he should talk a little bit less.
You guys couldn't talk shit before the game. Now you just use that time to trash talk someone. I just think it's weak, and I'll make them pay.
Stay like the governor called, and he told him to wait. Unstrapped from the chair, put him back in his cage.
Closer in the back line, decimates.
There was a lot of negative comments from a lot of people, a lot of doubters saying that C9 was not gonna make Worlds. Beating EG and 100 Thieves, for me it was not really about beating them, it was sort of just about beating the people that doubted me.
The audience ain't phased, and they ain't gon' clap, and they ain't gon' praise. They want
Fudge is on.
back that they paid.
Fudge is gonna deal with them.
See the lights get dim.
From fifth seed to final boss,
A superstar.
the Cloud9 era has returned.
The crowd is here.
Losing to Cloud9 in the upper bracket does not change anything. They woke us up. They did us a favor.
Closer doesn't seem to be able to handle the stage pressure. So how is he going to be able to handle Chicago? I think that we're players that play even better under more pressure. 100 Thieves seem like a team that play worse under pressure. So, Chicago will be free.
I have a chance to be in the arena that Michael Jordan played and became a legend. He literally has a statue in front of the stadium. I can't wait to see that. Michael Jordan took like 5-6 years to win his first title. It's okay. I'll just keep going, and I know that I can win it again. I believe I can do it multiple times. So I already believe on myself.
what you say you are, a superstar.
If I have to beat every single team before someone will even say that I'm the best top lane in the league, then that's what I'm gonna do.
With our recent performance, we've kind of been written off, and people assume that we'll go down to other teams, I'm sure. And if we make finals, I'm sure people will expect that C9 will beat us. And so somehow we've made it to being underdogs again. We'll just be in the exact same position we were in spring, and I just know it'll end the same way.